Hey guys, so in today's lesson we are going to actually start our section in circles. So topic 10 is all about circles. This one is going to be a short one. We're only going to do we're going to do 10-1, 10-2, and 10-3. Other than that, we're going to cut it short, okay? So topic 10-1 is circles, which includes the vocab, the angles, and the arcs of circles. Okay guys? So this video will cover a lot of vocabulary, and it is going to go by pretty quickly, so remember to pause the video if you need more time to write down the definitions or draw a diagram. You may want to draw something small, or like similar to a circle, so you can use to trace circles on your paper. Also grab a straight edge to draw lines. So honestly, you can use a notebook as a straight edge, or if you happen to have a ruler. Sometimes a piece of paper works. You can use that for a circle. You can grab like a water bottle cap. That works. Or if you've got a lid to a coffee mug, if you want something a little bigger, something like a lid to a coffee mug, something just circular. You can even use a cup. So you could use the bottom of the cup. But we are going to be drawing circles, and I know that a lot of us don't have you don't have a compass at home. Okay, so just try to think of something creative so you can draw circles. And then, like I said, for a straight edge, if you have a ruler, awesome. If not, you can use the edge of the composition book. You can use the edge of it to draw, or you can use anything straight. I happen to have a stapler. You can use a stapler and do that. Okay, so just a straight edge and a circle. So a circle is a set of points that are all at the same distance from a given point, called the center. Okay, circles are named by the point in the center. So for this one, this is circle. That is circle L. This is circle S. And this is circle R. Okay, and we always use capital letters for the name of the circle, so always capital letters, and like I said, it's the center point. The center will be the name of the circle. Okay, so draw the circle in your notes. We are going to write vocab definitions and label the lines and the segments. So we're going to label all these different lines that are inside the circle. Some of these you're already familiar with, some of them are going to be brand new. So make sure you draw this. If you have different colors, like colored pencils, awesome, use them. Different colored pens, whatever, different colors, okay? So first we're going to start with circumference, which we've already gone over. The circumference is the distance around the circle, like the perimeter of a polygon. Okay, the circumference is equal to the diameter times pi, or it is equal to 2 times pi times r, or 2r pi. Okay. The radius. So a radius is a line segment from the center to the circumference. A diameter is a line segment that goes through the center and has endpoints on the circle, okay? So it goes through the entire center. A radius is half of the diameter. So here you go. If you need to pause the video, there's the definition for radius. There is the definition for diameter, okay? Pause the video if you need to. So a chord is a line segment that has endpoints on the circle, okay? So it has endpoints, it actually ends. A diameter is a special chord that goes through the center. So a diameter is a chord, but not all chords go through the center. Chords can go anywhere in the circle as long as it has endpoints on the circle. Awesome. Keep going. A secant is a line that intersects the circle in exactly 2 places. So it actually goes through it. Okay, it doesn't have endpoints. So a chord has endpoints. A secant does not. It keeps going outside of the circle. A chord is part of a secant that is contained inside the circle. So I'm going to draw some points. So if we go from here here. Okay, that is a chord. That's a chord. So every secant has a chord within the secant. Okay? Alright, guys. So a tangent is a line that intersects the circle in exactly one point. It is going to be the only line that is outside the circle, okay? And a tangent is perpendicular to the radius that intersects at the point of tangency. So if it's perpendicular, that means it meets at 90 degrees. That's what that little tiny box is, okay? And that is considered where it touches the circle and where it is actually perpendicular to the radius. That is called the point of tangency. Awesome, guys. So, name the circle. So if you look over here, okay, make sure, draw the diagram, okay. Name the circle. This is circle. I can spell circle. Okay, that is circle O. Like I said, big letter, we use uppercase letters, so that's circle O. Name 2 radii. So we've got a bunch in here, but let's name 2 of them. So CO is a radii, and also we can use, let's do DO. Okay. List a chord. Now remember, a chord has endpoints on the circle. That could be D, E would be one of them. Okay? There's a bunch. Like, there's more than one, but we're just going to list one. So list a diameter. So we actually have 2 diameters in this picture, and I'm just going to use the one that's CE. Okay, so make sure you are actually drawing the line above. Okay, it is not the right answer if you don't use the line. Okay, if you just say DE and not have the line on top, then it's not correct, okay? So CE is a chord. Now, we just said CE was the diameter, and remember, the diameter is a special chord. So this is true. AC is secant. Now this is false, okay? Because AC doesn't actually go through the circle. It doesn't go through the circle, right? It stops there at A. There are 4 radii drawn in this picture, drawn in this circle. So we've got radii CO, we've got radii DO, we have radii OE, we have radii OP, but we also have this radii over here, OB, as in boy, OB, okay? So false, we actually have 5. Alright, guys. So here's typed out answers if you want to copy them down. So here's some typed out ones. You can pause the video. So these are a bunch of the radii. I only listed 1 chord. There's more than 1 chord. That's the diameter I listed. Okay. So here are also some more explanations. Okay. Awesome. So an angle is created by 2 line segments. So we have line segment AB and line segment AC. Named with the 3 points, angle BAC. Remember, the vertex is always the middle line. So we've got line AB and line segment AC that create angle BAC. So an arc is part of the circumference. So it's like a section of the circumference. Be like if you took it's kind of like the crust on a pizza, right? So you take the pizza and you cut it into slices. Well, that crust from that piece, that is a part of the arc, right? Because a pizza is a giant circle, and if you cut a piece of that, the crust on that piece of pizza would be an arc. So you name with 2 or 3 letters. Okay. So we have arc BC or arc BDC. So there's the one in red. Okay. So that's the one in red. BC is the one in blue. BC is called the intercepted arc because it is intercepted by the angle BAC. So it's intercepted by angle BAC. Arc measure and angle measures are both in degrees. Okay, so we're still going to use our degree measure. Okay. Like I said, if you need to pause the video to write stuff down, pause the video. Alright, so major arcs have a greater than 180 degrees, and they use 3 letters. So our major arc here would be arc BD, BDC. And our minor arc, okay, minor arcs are less than 180, and they use 2 letters, and that is arc BC. This symbol that goes on top, okay, that means arc. The symbol on top that looks like an arc, that means arc. Okay. So, central angles has a vertex in the center of the circle. So, our central angle here is angle ABC. Okay? That would be our central our central angle. It has the vertex in the center. The measure of the sum of the measures of the central angles of a circle with no interior points is 360 degrees. Okay, so if you were to take all the central angles and add them together, you would get the full circle. You would get the 360 degrees. So arc measure is the measure of an angle that the arc creates in the center of the circle. Okay. Again, arc measure is a measure of the angle that the arc creates in the center of the circle. To put this in more clear terms, the measure of the central angle is equivalent to the measure of the intercepted arc. Okay? So, what that means is that angle ABC is equal to, so the measure of angle ABC is equal to the measure of arc AC. So this angle is equal to this arc. So let's try some problems, okay? Like I said, they all add up to 300 degrees. So we're going to add all of these together and set it equal to 360. So 2x plus x plus 120, or actually, let's go back. 2x plus 105 plus x plus 120 is equal to 360. And we got to add our like terms. So 2x and x. So we've got 3x. And then we need to add 105 and 120. And that is 225. And that is equal to 360. And we subtract the 225. Okay. 3x is equal to 135. And then our last